Hi, this is Latin. Hope everyone is staying safe. And we're back with SWINC Beta1 Play and Learn series. Today we're going to learn how to read the board, how to create strategies from what we learned from other companies. We have a lot to cover, so let's get started. Okay, we're in March 1987. We have 5.9 mil liquid, 8.1 mil in bonds, 146.9 in stocks, 2.2 million in plots. Remember, we just purchased our plots and built the building for a total of 16.7 mil. We're updating games with 52%. We're debugging NFL, Base Station, and Tabs OS. We're researching network and 3D for 1989, and we're chasing one patent for network 1988. Let's go look at our release. Okay, we just released X Games operating console in March of 1989, and we are in March of 89. Outstanding ordinary sparse marketing because we just started. So we have 2.187 mil invested in this, 20,000 in stock. I was selling it for $275. And on the other end of that, we have X controller joystick, X Games operating system, also outstanding. We have 798.9 invested in it. No profits yet. If we want to go to details and features, we have motion detection on this. Spec levels are 81, 80, 81, and 82 for system, hardware, 2D, and audio. Now, how do you read the board? If we go to all releases, we'll look at operating systems. Search by operating system, go look at consoles. You'll see there's 20 consoles out there. Last console release was Games, March 1989. We look down the line, we could see how the other consoles are in reference to marketing, retail price, profits, add-ons, and units sold. We're basically 0 for add-ons and units sold because we haven't sold anything yet. Retail price, we're at $275. In reference to quality, we're the only outstanding release. So I think our retail price is below market average because originally in the design deck it was 279.75 or 0.89. We always go below that. We have a good out here for 285, and that was released in 86. So 280. Anything lower than us is 225, and it's just a great inspiring, and it was released in 72. So it's all over the board in reference to that. I think we're pretty well set in reference to how we're priced for the console. If we look at the board for the controller, go into details, spec levels, 8180, 8182, same. Features, motion detection, we ran over that already. And our price is $80, which I think was, original price was $100. So I think we're pretty well set. Even though I think we're pretty well set with price, I still would like to change the price to 74.99. I'm going to change the price to 75. I think we'll do better at that price. But that's just me. Okay, let's go into the market, all companies, see where we are in reference to net worth. And we're down here. Remember, we just spent $29 million in the new building and the properties and whatever, so we will make that up fairly quickly. So if we go look at details, who have we invested in? Fringe Interactive and Semi-Legit. Fringe Interactive, let's go look at what products they have out. Console operating system, and they released in 87, and it was just mediocre. So we're making some money off of them. We're 64.2% up from the original purchase, so we're making money. Semi-digital details, products. I think they were into audio, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe not. Semi-digital doesn't have any products yet? Oh, they don't have any products. Okay. But they don't have any products. So my thinking was we should get into making another controller. And I was thinking for SWINC Interactive, because I believe if we look at the events calendar, they have a release coming up in 1989. The last one was mediocre. Do we want to wait till October to make a new one? Or do we want to take advantage of the fact that we now know that by looking at this? The second one here was the one that caught my eye. They're good, and they released in 1988. So let's go look at the details. We're interested in joysticks. Let's go look at the details for the joystick. Joystick is something more than... Okay, features for the joystick. Motion detection we have in our manufacturing already. We would just need to add vibration. That's an easy add. They're selling at 100, and it was just good. If we look at the quality, it's just good. I'm interested in developing a joystick for these guys. But it's got to be a joystick, so I got to go in here and I got to go in here. Okay, joystick, grab. Okay, so it will be here. So let's say we go and develop a joystick. And there's grab extreme. Sounds interesting. Hardware vibration, and what else did they have? Motion detection. We're just going to basically look for a better design. $99.99. Put it in our SCM. And let's go design this thing. We don't want to design it like ours. But we don't want this. This is what's killing me. This thing, this big, I would basically bring this down. I wish I could bring this up. I tried it before, but I wish I could get this and make it small, take this big long thing and just pull it up. I don't see a need for it, but that would just basically mean, let me go random. Okay, we're going to go with this. Something that we normally do. Yeah, we're going to, oh, we can't change buttons? Yes, we could always change buttons. Okay. We say white. Black and white, I like it. I like the idea of black and white. Yep, I like the idea of black and white. So we're going to do that. That's what we're going to design. Now, in reference to development teams, I'm going to go core. Core has 2 programmers, 1 designer. So I have to get 1 designer for core. And in reference to programmers, we have 2 programmers. So that is it. So we have to get 1 designer for core. 50% wasted interest. But we're giving them the same to motion detection and vibration, and I think a better looking and a better name. And in reference to core, I want designer. Programming is okay. Core system hardware or hardware system. And it's core. And it's program. And we're going super focus. And let's go see what we find. Let's go age 39. Oh, this looks promising. This looks better. He's got 2 in the same for programming. Okay, I'm going to go with the 46-year-old because he's got operating system skills. That is better than anything else here in reference to what we need for a joystick. And he's got 2 in system, 2 in 3D, and 2 in hardware for programming. So he's hired. Not much of a decision to be made there. And employees. Programmers a second. We go grab extreme. Grab extreme. Fantastic name, right? Okay, we have 2 out of 2 and 2 out of 2. And 1 out of 0. We don't need a designer. Consumer reached 121,000. 121,000 at that price is not bad money. So we're going to go ahead and push this to 5. And what does core have to do right now? Core has 3 tasks. What about 3 tasks? Core has 3 tasks. Porting. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. He's updating. Oh, let's debug. Let's debug. And let's debug. So I don't know why he has 3 tasks, because it would be 2 tasks. Oh, he's over here in design. But that's the design side of core, which is what we need for grab. So this is 7 out of 6. These guys are almost done. So we're going to unassign core. So now core only has 2 things to do. Okay, and another thing I noticed in here was a lot of these teams need leaders. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I never service teams could use like support AM, support PM. They could use more people. So I'm going to go ahead, move forward, update that. Try to get to the end of updating X Games. See if we could get that done. And these things, what time is it? At the end of the day, I'll start the bug fixing for NFL, Base Station, and tabs and restart them and see where we go. So I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, we've moved forward to April 1989. I just finished doing a super DLC expansion pack for NFL. I assigned it to Design Games 1, Development Games 1, and Art. It came up expected interest 96%, 32% wasted interest for a total 78,000.3 consumer reach. So we're going to develop that. We're going to put that right under Grab Extreme, a digital console. So that should be moving them right along. So what else do we have to do? Tabs 3D. Ready to go into development, so we're going to go into development with Tabs 3D. So that will move above this. Venusians, I'm going to let it go a little further. And Tabs 3D is assigned to 2 programmers. So there's only one, was only assigned to core, so we got to put DevOS on this also. And that's going to give them 11 out of 12. So they're missing 1. So DevOS has 10. So I have 6, 5, 2, 3, 1, 1. We don't need hardware, so we're going to go get another system network person. DevOS. Take this out. System network, we're looking for a programmer. Most secondary. Development OS. System network. Continue with Big Brain for development people. And go looking. Right off the bat is 212, 32, 32, 32, 33. Amazing. Big Brain. That's fine. I think Roberto Nunez is perfect. He's the best one. I'm up to speed right away. Yes, we're aware. Auto. These guys, some of these guys I could assign design to also. If they have sufficient. Man, we're not going to worry about the education right now. Let the leaders worry about that. Okay, in reference to reading the board, we have teams that are still HR no, which means we have to get leaders for them. We've attempted to cover most of them, but we don't have sufficient leaders, so we got to wait till the next month. We're searching for marketing PM, support AM, and debug PM. And we'll do that as soon as we turn the clock. Move forward. Get rid of this. During the clock, we shall go looking. There we go. Product has run out of stock and are losing. X control and tabs. Both X control and tabs. Okay. X control, we've raised it to 30, and tabs, we lowered it to 20, but we could raise this back up to 20. And that should cover those. So the pickup is this probably sufficient. Okay, tabs, we're looking at, I don't know, where did we lower that to so low? We can go back up to 25,000. Well, why that was lowered to 10,000, it was my mistake. It should have been 25, but we raised it to 25,000, so the next pickup should cover that. In fact, I have to wait for the next pickup for tabs. We could order tabs because they only require 8,000. Move forward. Okay, so we're looking for marketing PM lead. And lead, we're always going to look for 1 leaders, HR, and 4. Here we go, 3. See, we're only able to get 1 at a time. Only able to get 1 person at a time. They just don't have enough people out there. So that's going to cover that. Let's go see if we move forward to getting this updated. Those were picked up. 97% updating X games. We should be able to clear that out and start the debug state. 98, 99, and we get 100. And we get 100, everybody's going to go home. Everybody's going to go home. And we got a pattern here. Marketing cities here, and cities is at 80%. Last time it was review. So this is due for a review. Super DLC is already in the 2nd iteration. Grab Extreme. We're going to basically push that out to development. And this thing we should have already started. In fact, I'm going to do a video. And core is on this. And how many are required for this? 2 programmers, so core is fine. Okay, so we're doing a review for cities. Endgame. 10. I'm not going to iterate it. No need to iterate it. It's been iterated once before. But as soon as cities moves into 9.8%, we're going to move to a debug state. What else we're looking at here? Well, Martians is at 55. It's never been. So let's go for a review for Martians quickly. A product has run out of at least 2 products, Space Station and Control X. Control X, I'm not going to order anything for Space Station. I will order copies. How many copies? 29. Order 30,000. I don't know why there's not enough prints out there, but 30,000. Okay, we're going to end this 7.2, so we're going to iterate this once. And this Martians is unassigned. RPG should be design game 1. Be able to knock that right out. Moving to the next day, let's go look and see if we have a lead. And we need lead for 2 more people, 2 more teams, not 2 more people. Okay, we need a support AM. And gonna look. 2nd person, amazing. Boom, boom, boom. And who else needs a lead? Debug PM. And number 2. So we grab these 2 employees, both leads, change rows, and leads. Debug, we could go change rows program. Support AM, we could go change rows service. And the 281, 280, compatibility is 281. We don't have anybody else. Why is support PM still not have a lead? Oh, don't need a lead support PM. I could have sworn we had that. No new applicants. There we go. Amazing. And now everybody is under HR, right? Yep. Everybody's under HR. Design OS has nothing to do. And Design Games 2 has nothing to do. So we got to look at those two guys. Let me get into the next day. Let's see if we'll get this update. EM. Okay, that's done. Finish. Nice. Updating bugs 2 out of 42. Update that. NFL 29 out of 96. I could that space 5 out of 20. Back, let's finish all games we're going to update for. EM. Even though we're not into development, I like to select it anyway. Update. Okay, let me get these all the way up. Okay, so Martians reiteration, that's done. Tabs 3D. Okay, Tabs 3D is, should have done this a long time ago also. So we're gonna move this up. Tabs 3D is into development, so we should be able to go in here. Get us a 3D editor. SCM, advanced. 3D version 1.0, and before we go any further, next page, select Tabs 3D. There we go. So this will be the first OS to market with 3D, unless there's something else out there. We'll check the calendar first. Okay, so what do we want here? We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 physical simulation. Auto advanced. I got 100%, 64% waste. I want skinning also. In fact, without skinning, there's still 2 years. Previous, Pixel 3D, 104.99. New, we got a framework. We'll get this out in 2 years. And next page. Okay, so we got to find a 3D design team. Design 3D. We don't have a design 3D team. And we're going to do Diff 3D and Art 1 for now. These teams have to be put together, but I'm going to go ahead and say develop. Yes, I know. Yes. 2 years, yes. Okay, that's a 3D. Our next big thing is Tabs 3D out the door. That's going to be with 19%. We should be able to get that out. We're in June, July, August, September, October, November, beginning of the following year. And then we'll be first to market with that. Hopefully, we're going to push that as far up as we can. The only other thing that's coming out soon is cities and Martians just follow. Martians, we have not done any. Oh no, we just did a review. And then we're going to take one last look at the board. Products, 0. Semi-lean, we already invested in them. Mapleware, we have not invested in them. They have 45 shares available. We're going to grab those up. And 1LP Digital, we have not invested in them. They have nothing available for us, so we're going to keep an eye on that. And Winch Fridge, we know they have one product and we're already invested in them. So we're going to leave it there, folks. If you come this far, thank you for watching. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. We ask that you please like and share. It helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Helps me move forward. Special thanks to all my subscribers. I do appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Stay safe. Keep those around you safe. Latin out.